Hello everyone, this is Asin. Welcome back to Abroad Knowledge channel. Today I am going to tell you a wonderful story. Who Kicked the Cat? From the book named Enjoy Your Life. Authors by Dr Mohammed Adib Ar-Rahman Al-Arifi. Let's go to the story. Before you answer this question, read the story in full. A person used to work as a secretary for a very ill-mannered manager who did not have a single skill of dealing with people. This manager used to accumulate his workload and take upon his shoulders burden he could not bear. One day he called his secretary, so he entered and stood in front of him. The secretary said, "Yes, how may I help, sir?" He said, "I called your phone, but you never answered." The secretary replied, "That was because I was in the other room, sir. I am sorry, sir." He replied, "You are always saying sorry. Take this paper and give them to the head of the repair department and return quickly." The secretary, being annoyed, went to the office of the repair department head and threw the paper on his desk and said, "Do not take long with these papers." The man became irritated at the secretary's behavior and said, "Okay, but please place them on the table appropriately." The secretary replied, "Appropriately or inappropriately, it does not matter. What is important is that you finish with the papers quickly." They argued and insulted each other until voices were raised, after which the secretary went back to his office. After a couple of hours, one of the minor workers in the repair department went to his head and said, "I will now go to collect my children from the school and return shortly." The head shouted, saying, "You go out every day." He replied, "This is what I have been doing for 10 years. This is the first time you are objecting." The head said, "You only listen when you are being told off. Go back to your office." The poor man went to his office, perplexed at this attitude, and began to call people to arrange someone to pick up his children from the school and take them home. But found nobody. The children had to stand for a long time in the sun until one of the teachers decided to take them home. When this employee returned home angry, his youngest son came to him with a toy and said, "Dad, my teacher gave this to me because I—" "Go back to your mum," says the father, interrupting him and pushing him away. The child goes to his mother crying, and on his way his beautiful cat comes to him and begins to rub itself against his legs as usual. But he kicks the cat with his foot, and the cat ends up hitting the wall. So now the question is, who kicked the cat? Perhaps you will smile and say, the manager. That's right, it is the manager, because he pressurized himself so much that he eventually exploded. Why do we not learn the skill of distributing our workload? Why can't we say with courage about the task that we cannot perform? This is out of our hands. We are not able to do this, especially when placing yourself under pressure may result in you behaving in a way that adversely affects people who were not part of the problems to begin with. Be careful to not allow yourself to be pressurized by others such that they embarrass you until you give in to their demands or make empty promises. So guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you like this story. Please do like and subscribe to our channel. Have a nice